We all want to plan for our future. We contribute to pension plans, own life insurance, buy savings bonds, and make investments. We make sure we have a will. We think about leaving something for our loved ones. Some even think about leaving gifts to support the organizations and causes they believe in. Today more than ever, people are making the time to discuss their plans with their loved ones and get help and advice from others with experience to be sure everything is in place. Planning your own memorial is just another part of planning for the future. No one wants to think about what is inevitable for all of us. No one wants to imagine a world where we are not present. Unfortunately, it is going to happen. It's just a part of what the future holds for all of us. Our lives are full of things that we would rather not do, whether it's going to the dentist, choosing the healthy alternatives, writing exams, or planning for the future. The reality is that in many cases these things we would rather not do are absolutely necessary and must be done to ensure that our lives and the lives of those we love can be lived without any added worry or stress. So, why should you plan ahead? As partners in love and life, you and your significant other have made numerous important choices and decisions as one. As a couple, you have taken into consideration the many different factors necessary in making these decisions together. Yet when it comes to purchasing an everlasting memorial, it is rarely a decision made by both partners. People often leave the decision until the time of need, or perhaps have had a brief discussion regarding the large questions like, do you want a memorial? But truthfully, it still leaves the decisions up to one individual. With pre-need memorials, we are able to ensure that both sides of a couple are able to participate in the development of a memorial. In return, the memorial created will have a much stronger impact because it was something you did together, something that will be forever. Where there is family available, the decision can be made as a family instead of alone. It provides increased impact and meaning to your family simply because the decision was made together. It can also be reassuring to family members at the time of need because they know without a doubt that the deceased had a hand in making the important decisions, ensuring the everlasting memorial is a product of family love, fulfilling the wishes of everyone involved. Many find that planning actually leads to a very special time where memories, thoughts, and feelings are shared, and a life is celebrated. Many people are diligent in ensuring they have all the necessary end-of-life related paperwork filled out when it comes time to estate planning, such as your will, your assets, your wishes for a funeral. But why does it need to stop there? The natural progression is also to select and design a memorial. Your family will be thankful that you were able to complete all of the planning ahead of time. It can be included directly into your insurance policy and will fully complete your estate planning. Purchasing before need gives a person or family the advantage of purchasing a suitable monument at the current price rather than waiting into the future with the uncertainty of tomorrow's inflation. Your family will not need to deal with the financial burden of a memorial as you will have taken care of it in advance. Remco offers you financing on the purchase of a pre-need monument through the Family Side Plan. Details are available through your authorized Remco Memorial Counselor. The choice will reflect your wishes. You may not know at this very moment how you want to be memorialized, but you do likely know a few ways that you would rather not be remembered. Take this opportunity to have the conversation with your family, to make the phone call, and if nothing else, narrow down the options for yourself for your family. We cannot put a price on peace of mind, that wonderful feeling that comes with knowing without question you are prepared for what is to come, whether it be an exam, a meeting, a presentation, or knowing that you have all of the supplies you will need before you start a project. Peace of mind allows us to focus our energy on living, on being better versions of ourselves than we are when we are filled with worries and loose ends. Like having a will to make sure your wishes are known and ensuring your affairs are in order, planning your memorial is another important way you can look after your family tomorrow by making plans today. We have all done something our children may not have been happy about, whether it be putting them all in matching sweaters, funny Halloween outfits, or piano lessons that they just didn't see the purpose in. You had your reasons, and likely there were very few negative and lasting effects. When it comes to losing your parents, there are going to be lasting effects no matter your age, your mind frame, or your preparedness. The catch is that we can at the very least make an attempt at softening that blow by talking to those that are old enough to understand your wishes, and by preparing in advance so that your children at any age are able to use all of their energy and resources to deal with the life-altering loss it will be to them. As parents, we want to ensure that our children are well-fed, clothed, and given the opportunity to do whatever it may be that keeps them healthy and makes them happy. We want to protect our children from pain and hurt as much as is possible in today's world, yet so many of us neglect to realize the effects that leaving our end-of-life decisions to our children or those left as their guardians ultimately have on them. Children get used to us making the decisions, and we reinforce that by telling them that parents know best. And it's mostly true, we always will keep their best interests in mind. Pre-planning your memorial is no different. It can allow you to provide comfort and reassurance even after you are no longer around. In many situations, we have personal experience to base things on. Perhaps you've experienced the loss of a parent or loved one, whether it was unexpected or something you were able to prepare for. We all know it is one of the hardest things to comprehend and deal with, even as an adult. There is no way to take away the pain of loss, but those who have planned ahead know that being prepared allows one to ease, at the very least, some of the burden. During a time of grief, there is a great deal of stress for all involved. That stress is amplified where money is a concern. We have found that the majority of people who choose to pre-fund their funeral and memorial expenses have ensured that any additional life insurance they already have purchased may be used for its original purpose and not used for memorial expenses. A family can find a great deal of solace in knowing that everything has been taken care of, especially if they are able to make use of any available finances to soften the blow of a loss, whether it be a family vacation or escape, or the ability to take a leave from work, or ensuring other stressful debts are paid. Planning ahead allows you to consider cost-effective options at a time when you are better prepared to make sound, fiscally responsible decisions. Through the Family Side program, an affiliate to Remco Memorials, there is flexibility in your choice of payment options. This flexibility allows you to find the right payment plan to meet your needs no matter what they may be. The Family Side and Remco Memorials affiliation offers a greater number of options than were previously available with a more traditional method of purchasing pre-need memorials. For example, traditionally in many areas, pre-need memorials had to be manufactured and placed in the cemetery upon purchase. This is something that many people are not comfortable with, and with Family Side and Remco Memorials, you have the flexibility to make the decision that is right for you based on your comfort level. So, now that you want to look into this a little more, where do you start? The first step is to locate and speak to either an authorized memorial counselor through Remco Memorials where available, or your local funeral homes. Either will be very happy to give you a hand and point you in the right direction. Additional information on Remco Memorials, our locations, and Family Side pre-planning can be found on our website at www.remco-memorials.ca, or contact us at 1-800-667-5994.